For centuries, humanity looked into the night sky and believed the stars were eternal. They appeared fixed in the heavens, silent lights shining above Earth without change. Ancient civilizations built myths around them. Sailors trusted them to cross oceans. Philosophers wondered whether other worlds existed beyond them. Yet despite all human imagination, the stars remained impossibly distant, separated from Earth by enormous stretches of darkness. But sometimes, the universe interrupts human assumptions. Something appears that does not belong to our solar system. Not a familiar planet orbiting the Sun. Not an asteroid formed within our cosmic neighborhood. Not an ordinary comet drifting from the outer edges of our system. Instead, something arrives carrying the signature of another star. Recently, James Webb Space Telescope focused its mirrors on a faint object moving quietly through space. At first, it seemed unremarkable. Just another tiny point of light crossing the background of distant stars. But astronomers quickly noticed something unusual. Its path through space did not behave like ordinary solar system objects. It moved too fast. Its angle was wrong. Calculations revealed an extraordinary truth. The object was not orbiting the Sun. It had come from interstellar space. Only a few confirmed interstellar visitors have ever been observed. Earlier discoveries passed through the solar system so quickly that scientists had little time to study them properly. Their shapes remained uncertain. Their origins unknown. Their nature mysterious. But this time was different. For the first time, humanity possessed a telescope powerful enough to study such a visitor in remarkable detail. Webb did not simply track motion. It analyzed surface features, chemical traces, temperature variations, and faint activity invisible to ordinary telescopes. Suddenly, this object became more than a streak of light. It became something real. A physical fragment from another stellar system. As researchers examined the data, a fascinating picture began to emerge. The object appeared elongated and irregular with a rugged surface shaped by billions of years of cosmic exposure. Jagged ridges crossed parts of its exterior. Dark regions hinted at complex materials altered by radiation and time. It did not look smooth or untouched. It looked ancient. Surrounding it was a faint halo of gas and dust barely visible against space itself. As sunlight warmed its surface, tiny amounts of frozen material seemed to escape into space like a comet awakening near the Sun. Even after drifting between stars for unimaginable lengths of time, the object was not completely dormant. It was still changing. Webb's infrared instruments revealed something even more remarkable. Frozen carbon compounds, silicate materials, water-rich components, and complex organic molecules appeared embedded within the object. These discoveries carried profound implications. Because many of these ingredients are familiar. Similar compounds exist within asteroids and comets in our own solar system and are considered important components in planetary formation. Some scientists even believe such chemistry may contribute to the conditions necessary for life. For generations, humans imagined star systems as isolated islands scattered through the galaxy. But perhaps the universe is more connected than it appears. During the formation of planets, violent collisions and gravitational interactions eject enormous amounts of material into space. Fragments escape their parent systems entirely. Over billions of years, these objects drift between stars. Occasionally, one wanders into another system. In that sense, the galaxy may function like a vast exchange network where pieces of one stellar family become visitors in another. Matter itself may travel between stars carrying chemistry, history, and fragments of planetary origins across unimaginable distances. The object's path through the solar system deepened the mystery. Unlike planets or ordinary comets moving in stable orbits around the Sun, this traveler followed a hyperbolic trajectory. It was never captured by solar gravity. It arrived from deep space, crossed briefly through our region of the galaxy, and would eventually disappear back into interstellar darkness forever. Scientists realized something extraordinary. This object had likely spent millions or even billions of years drifting between stars before humanity ever noticed it. Imagine that journey. Endless darkness. Temperatures near absolute zero. Constant exposure to radiation and high-energy particles. Distances so vast they become difficult for the human mind to comprehend. And somehow, the object survived. Even more intriguing were subtle temperature variations hidden within Webb's observations. Some regions heated unevenly, suggesting slow internal changes beneath the surface. Nothing dramatic. Nothing resembling hidden life or strange activity. But enough to show that even after its immense voyage, the object was not frozen permanently in time. It continued evolving slowly. And perhaps that idea feels strangely familiar. Because humanity itself is also the result of an ancient cosmic journey. Every atom inside the human body originated inside stars that lived and died long before Earth existed. Carbon formed in ancient stellar furnaces. Oxygen emerged through cosmic explosions. The matter making up life itself was once scattered across space. In a very real sense, humanity is made of interstellar material. Which raises a remarkable possibility. Perhaps the distinction between Earth and the wider cosmos is smaller than humans once imagined. As the traveler continues moving away from the Sun, it slowly disappears back into the darkness between stars. Eventually, even James Webb Space Telescope will lose sight of it. Its faint signals will fade. Its image will become another archived observation stored among countless discoveries. Yet something important has changed. Humanity recognized it. For the first time, humans observed not merely a distant object, but a fragment of another stellar story passing through our own. Think about what that means. Light reflected from a surface formed around another star traveled across enormous distances before ending its journey inside instruments built by human hands. Two completely different histories briefly intersected. One ancient and silent. One recent and conscious. The encounter lasted only a tiny moment on cosmic scales. Yet it connected worlds separated by unimaginable space. And the implications reach far beyond a single object. If one interstellar traveler entered our system, countless others almost certainly exist. Right now, invisible visitors may be drifting silently through the galaxy unnoticed. Fragments from distant planetary systems may cross interstellar space endlessly, carrying chemistry and history between stars. Somewhere beneath another sky orbiting another distant star, another civilization, if one exists, could observe similar travelers and wonder where they came from. Perhaps they too would study strange trajectories and impossible origins. Perhaps they too would ask whether the galaxy is more connected than it seems. Since the beginning, humanity has searched the heavens asking whether we are alone. And perhaps part of the answer arrives not through messages or signals, but through objects like this. Silent travelers crossing the darkness between stars. Proof that the universe is not still or isolated. It is alive with motion, exchange, and endless journeys stretching across the galaxy itself.